What up, bitches? It's the misanthropic one, aka He Who Hungers, and I'm back up in this bitch for another rant/review. I want to talk about this album, which is P.O.S.'s latest album titled Chill Dummy. Shout out to P.O.S., shout out to Doomtree. I think I've talked about P.O.S. before. If not, let me just do a quick refresher because I don't want to keep y'all here all day. P.O.S. is underground MC, definitely a unique underground MC from, I believe, Minneapolis, Minnesota. And he is part of the Doomtree Collective, which is a group of underground hip-hop heads. Y'all probably heard of Dessa, Paper Tiger, those dudes. He's associated with them. As a matter of fact, he's probably the biggest one out of all those guys. He's the one that got the most recognition. He signed to Rhymesayers a few years back, put out a couple albums with them. This one, he's back to doing it independent under the Doomtree Collective. And he's unique because he was a straight up punk rocker, that black punk rocker, which is very rare. And he took that influence and molded it into hip hop. And he's insane with it. You know, he stands alone. And he's back with a new project. Let's jump right into it. Okay, so artwork, got a figure on here wearing a one of those ninja scarf thingies with a high collar right there. On the back, it's like made out of clay, plus I don't know if these are like, it's like computer graphics. It's like being threaded almost into like a figure. Here on the back, I believe is the same face being cracked. I don't know if that's P.O.S., if that's a sculpture or some type of image of him himself. Inside, you got the liner notes here. Same thing right there where some of the shit was recorded, who helped out, photography and all that bullshit, okay? Let me show you the CD. CD is kind of plain. Boom, straight to the point right there. Let me get the insert out. The insert here is like a double-sided poster. So on here, remember how I showed you this cracked face right there? That's basically it in like black and white. On the back here is basically this image just with a hoodie on there, ninja style, you know what I mean? So kiddies at home, choose your side, choose your own adventure, put it up on the wall, whatever you want to do. Me, I like keeping my shit intact, so I'm gonna put this bitch back inside here and jump right into this shit here, okay? Let's jump into production. You have P.O.S. himself, you have Laserbeak, Maker, not to be confused with the dude that produces for Quell. This guy spells Maker M-A-K-R, okay? You have Corey Greinberg, Ryan Olsen. Where are you? Let's see who else produced on this bitch. Shout out to DJ Abilities for the cuts on Gravedigger. And yeah, so those are the production credits on there, because some of them repeat. Okay, let's get into some of the features on this bitch. Or some of them, they're not titled as features, they're titled as additional vocals, or just vocals, I should say. So you have Gerald, Moncelas, Boston, rapper Hooks. You have Lady Midnight, Dwinell Rowland, Bus Driver, who's another dope, obscure underground MC. Check him out. Yeah, Lady Midnight appears a lot on here. Joe Mabbott. And you have Hard R, Alan Kingdom, Austro Nautilus, Kathleen Hanna, Lizzo, Eric Mason, Lydia Liza, and Nicholas J. Perez. Those guys are all on a posse cut at the end right there. So let's jump right into this album. Production wise, I was expecting it to be more of a mix, because, you know, if you listen to a lot of P.O.S.'s shit, like I said, he came from a punk rock background and melds that into hip hop. And on this one, it started out that way. On tracks like Born a Snake, fucking ferocious track. It grabs you by the throat and brings you in. Because I listen to punk rock too, to older punk rock, and I love that raw sound in his voice. He sounds so super hungry on this fucking project, man. Especially the beginning, man. It's like, just like, get in here, you're fucking listening to this shit. You're fucking listening to this shit. You're listening to what the fuck I gotta say. And but you know, production wise, it's not horrible at all. But this is probably his most, I would say, hip hop, a complete hip hop album to date. I mean, compared to all his other shit, you know, because you could definitely sense a super rock influence on his other shit. This one, it was kind of, I don't want to say limited, because you do have tracks like Born a Snake. Oh my God. I forget what else it has it, but you know, it's kind of light compared to his other shit. Love how he throws his singing vocals in on there. Fucking insane, man. You know, concept wise on here, it's leaving me kind of speechless. I know he touches on social topics a lot, but one thing I love is the replay factor, and I've talked about this when it comes to certain artists, especially abstract artists like A$AP Rock. I say this a lot when it comes to him, and it works with him too, especially this album. You know, I'm still trying to pick apart what he's trying to say. I know that he has a lot of metaphors and shit that has to do with society, because he could be kind of placed or looked at as a conscious rapper, because he always got some shit to say. Tracks I really love on here, like I said, Born a Snake, Wearing a Bear, Bully, Pieces and Ruins. Love that beat, man. That beat is just so, it's so underground hip hop and worldly, I should say. Thieves, Kings, Roddy Piper, real short track, gets to the point, but Sleep Drone, Superposition, great posse cut there. I don't know, man. I'm really blown away by this album. I really love P.O.S. Please check him out, support that dude. My rating of this album, this one was kind of under the radar for me. I saw like ads for it, but it really wasn't being pushed like that. And I love when albums are so quiet, but they blow me the fuck away. You know what I mean? My rating of this album, I would give it an 8.5 to a 9. Really love it a lot. I'm still going back to it, listening to it over and over and over again, because like I said, when it comes to concepts and you leave me speechless, I mean, I'm a real concept whore. You know what I mean? So shout out to P.O.S. Sound wise, again, really, really good. Dope lyrics, dope content. Yeah, that's it. Everybody else, y'all know the deal. Leave your love, leave your hate. Most of all, subscribe and support dope shit. And that's it. Peace, bitches.